Sasha.
Give it up for Sasha. That was excellent, man. Damn, those kids rock, bro.
And of course, don't forget Sebastian Rodriguez.
Sebastian. Hey, Parallax.
Guys,
good to
in
see
this
you.
set we got one more song, but make sure to stick around because 10. All I wanna do when I wake up in the morning is see you ride. Rosanna, Rosanna. I never thought that a girl like you could ever care for me. Rosanna. Not quite a year since she went away. Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way.
Jets.
Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. I can see your pistol shining through the window on the other side. Rosanna, Rosanna. I never thought that a girl like you could make me feel so sad. Rosanna, yeah. Quite a year since she went away. Rosanna, yeah.
What a band. What a band. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. If you don't like it. All right. I appreciate you guys showing up, man. What's up, Ron? Good to see you, brother. Jax, Parallax, Jax. Excellent, man. So excellent, man. Is that Sean Beddington on the drum? It's crazy good, man. Trash can ending, man. That was a friggin'
Sean Blankton on drums. Give it up for Sean.
Hey, Sean, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Are you guys familiar with Pickled Minds, DJ? Yeah, I don't know, man. He made this video. I have not seen it. I started watching like the first couple minutes just to check it out. You know, let's just go through it, man. It's like 38 minutes long. Whatever, man. It might be a little basic for us, you know, us OG Mongos, you know, might be a little basic, but we'll check it out. DJ, man, I can't subscribe to your channel. I have to join, man, pay you $2 a month, man. I appreciate your work, but, you know, I'm a cheap bastard. I can't afford that. But I'll review your shit. Let's do it. Let's review this shit, man. All right. And if you got any problems with it, man, I'll take it down. I'll get rid of it. You know. Don't strike my channel, DJ. I'll kick your ass. No, I'm kidding. But, no, man, I just want to see what you're doing. Share it with a few people, a few of my friends. Dude. I'm like so shadow banned, like nobody's gonna see it except like 10 people or something, 20 maybe. All right, I like his graphic. I'm sure you had that created in AI. All right, very crazy. It's free publicity, exactly, man. I'm promoting his shit, man. The fucking link's in the description, by the way. Go check it out on your own. Join his channel if you want. Give him some money. I don't care. That's all. Exactly, DJ. He'll understand. DJ, I've talked to GJ many times. I mean, it's not like I've never met the guy on the internet. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It might be cool, man. Maybe we'll learn something. But he's really good, man. The guy he's a smart guy, man. We'll check it out, see what's happening. Might be the misconceptions. Or the misconception. I think this is like made to go after like the people that never looked into this. So we'll see how it goes, man. It might be really good. Maybe we'll all share it at some point. I don't know, man. That water looks flat though.
So, how did this crazy flat earth idea get so popular, and when did it start? In fact, it's nothing new. For most of our known history, humans have known the earth to be a flat, stationary, and enclosed topographical plane. And by topographical plane, I mean that most of the known surface of the earth is water, which doesn't curve. Just
No bendy water. Got it? No bendy water.
as we all observe. Then we obviously have hills, valleys, mountains, etc. All ancient cultures knew the earth was flat.
It's the Masonic. Islamic, Roman, Hindu, Celtic. Yeah, okay. Hey, they all were like tripping, man. They all had like the same thing going, pretty much, kind of. That's a bit suspicious. I don't know.
They all had their own unique depictions of the Earth, and they all had one thing in common. They all depicted a flat, stationary plane within an enclosed system. Most people have a strong misconception of what flat Earth actually means. Most assume flat earthers claim a flat planet floating in space, and this is to be expected.
Didn't ODD do this shit? Yeah, I think so.
Due to the fact that we were all raised with the worldview of everything existing within a giant
Yeah, it raises a concern.
space vacuum, with us situated on a spherical planet covered in water, hurtling through space, through the black void at millions of miles per hour.
$10 for.
Oh, fuck. He's monetized the shit out of this stuff, man. Monetize the shit. You guys like pizza? I like good pizza. Real, authentic pizza. None of this fucking fake fast food pizza shit, man. No. I don't know fast food pizza, man. $10. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. You guys like the bank? Really? Fuck. I don't like the bank. I hate banks, but I know a guy wrote a song about I hate banks. I think I played it on here once. Anyway, it was a while ago.
Usually, when people hear about flat Earth, they simply replace the globe with a flat planet. And this couldn't be further from the truth. Flat is not a shape. And the flat versus globe argument is not a valid comparison. One side's claiming a shape and size.
I'm going to try this at a different speed. I think it would be better. Let me try it. And why can't we just have some heavy rock and roll in the back? Anyway, let me try to speed it up. All right. Let's go to 1.20. What do you think?
While the other side isn't making a claim of either of those things. So what exactly do we mean by flat Earth? The correct context for what we mean by flat Earth is that there is no measurable curvature over the surface of the Earth, specifically referring to a body of water that isn't curving over distance, as would be required if the Earth...
Oh, shit. That's Jay Tolan's work right there, man. That was Jay Tolan.
were a globe.
See, that whole picture and the description of that, and that takes years to get into that, man.
Now, we're not claiming to know the shape of the Earth, nor are we claiming to know the exact size. This is how it goes. If the Earth is a globe with a radius value of 3,959 miles, or 6,371 kilometers, and we're told
Many of these mountains should be hidden by the curvature. I got that.
that over 70% of the known surface area is covered in water.
What'd you say there, Ron? Profile, extent of flat Earth, 1 pixel per mile, maximum 5 pixels. Oh, dude, man. What the fuck? Pixels? Pixels? Dude, Ron? Help me.
Then that water must be curving at a specific rate. Most people I talk to are under the misunderstanding that over small distances such as 10 miles or 20 miles, there wouldn't be a great deal of curvature as the Earth is so large.
What's up, cool name?
However, the fact is that over a 20-mile body of water anywhere on the globe,
Like I said, a lot of this stuff's going to be like a basic stuff for us OGers, but, you know.
there would have to be around
That's why I sped it up a little. You know, speed it up. Let's get to it, bro.
266 feet of Earth curvature. That's the equivalent of a 26-story high-rise building. As a basic analogy, you can think of yourself standing at the shoreline of a 20-mile
100 miles. 6,000. I think it's 667 feet. He rounded it down. They rounded it down. I remember that number. I used to quote that number all the time years ago. I was like, 667. 6,667 feet. Yeah, you round it. I know, I get it, man.
Mile Lake. On the other side of the lake, 20 miles away from you, stands a 20-story high-rise building. If we live on a globe Earth, we would not be able to see any of that building at all. The entire building would be completely hidden behind the curve of the Earth. All you would be able to see is a horizon at a certain distance. But the building would be completely out of view behind the curve, behind that horizon.
That's it. 1 foot observation, by the way. People don't remember that, man. It's like, that's not 6 feet. It's not 10-foot observation. It's 1 foot. And that all those numbers are taken from 1 foot on that scale. I believe they're all taken from 1 foot, yeah.
So while we might be too small to see the actual...
Yeah, these are all from 1 foot observation. I'm pretty sure, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, people forget that, man. Yeah, 20 miles. There it is, yeah. Dropping inches, dropping feet, yeah.
water itself curving from ground level.
I think that's 1 foot observation. Damn. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. I'm looking for it here. Is it 1 foot? Yeah, I think it is. Where's it?
Would absolutely be able to see the byproducts of the curvature. The geometric horizon and the...
Yeah, it's either 1 or 0, right? Parallax? Yeah. You think it's 6 feet? I think. Now, I know the guy that did that, made this. His name's Brian Mullins. You guys remember Brian? And I think he did it from 0 feet. Yeah, I think it's from 0 foot. You know, that was way before the... What's up, Sue? It was way before the Earth curve calculator that Mongo put together. That didn't account for some shit. Anyway. Yeah, I think these distances are actual 0 feet. I think, man. 0, 0.
We would absolutely be able to see the byproducts of the curvature. The geometric horizon and the obstruction of distant objects that go beyond it. The definition of...
The problem isn't proven flat Earth, Mongos.
horizon is as
Right.
follows. The line in which the sky and the ground appear to meet. It's that simple. On a globe, however, the horizon is a physical, geometric location, which must be at a set distance depending on the height of the observer.
Right.
If the observer remains in a fixed location at a certain height,
Yeah, we
the
got
distance
this.
to the
What's
geometric
up, Sue? Good to see you, babe.
horizon will not change. This, in my opinion, is the easiest way to test the globe Earth. Due to the claim size of the globe and the way...
Well, in reality, that's the easiest way to test it. Not just your opinion there, DJ.
opinion is the easiest way to test the globe Earth. Due to the claim size of the globe and the way gravity is claimed to work, all matter should be pulled towards the center of mass, and the water that covers over 70% of the surface is no exception to that. This means that all large bodies of water must be curving at approximately the same rate as we discussed earlier in the video.
Bendy water. Some bendy water. Let me see your bendy water.
There can be no body of water anywhere on the globe that doesn't curve at approximately the following rates.
That's a fact, Jack. And don't you talk back, Mongo. All right. Again, I think that's 1 foot, 10 miles, 66 feet. It could be 0. Could be 0. Yeah, okay, you're going with 0. It's the actual surface. The surface should be... but then, you know, you get into a whole calculation of the curve and the observer height and all that shit, right? No, I think you're right. You got it, man. Some bendy water. Bendy. What's up, Mongo? See?
Now, let's go over some of the long distance observations to test for that curvature.
Delicious sauce.
Hold on, man. You guys like sausage. It's so great. It's just everybody needs to eat. DJ is fucking monetizing his shit. I get it, DJ Mongo. I get it. We want to pay for your time. I get it. I get it. You need to work out. I get it, man. You got to work out. Do your Do your thing, man. Do your thing, DJ. Freaking Mongo. Eat some pizza and then you go work out, right? Or eat some sausage and then you have to work out because you're fat. Big fat ass. You're a big fat ass, man. Testing the globe. Here we go. We're testing the globe. Oh, shit. I gotta fucking unmute. Hold on. Fuck. I try to mute the commercials so you guys don't have to sit through that bullshit, man. Gotta pay the bills. You gotta pay the bills. Pay the bills. Mongoose.
Okay, so the first observation I'm going to present was done by a guy named Dr. John Dee. Dr. John Dee originally set out to try to debunk Flat Earth. Now, Dr. John Dee is actually a PhD scientist. He has a PhD specializing in spectrophotometry, so he's basically an expert when it comes to optics, to light. Now what he did was he took a bunch of his laboratory equipment, including laser beams, high-powered cameras, and he set out to try to debunk Flat Earth originally, and reluctantly became a Flat Earther in the process.
Right, YouTube reverses the...
Trying to find that Earth curvature. So here's one of his many observations. In the following observation, Dr. John Dee has set his camera up at the side of the ocean. He has his camera, which is a Nikon P900, set up at 1 meter height, which is 3.5 foot height, at the shoreline of the ocean, above the surface of the water. He's going to be zooming in to a windmill farm. The windmill farm is called Rampion Windmill Farm, and the closest windmill tower that you can see when he zooms in is 8.4 miles away.
The globe is busted right there. Do we need to go any farther, really? I mean, do we? I did this myself, and I did the same thing.
And each one's a little bit further until we get to the final windmill on the right-hand side, which is 11.2 miles away.
11 miles.
Now, anyone can go onto Google, or you could do the math yourself. I find it easier to use...
That's all we need, man, right there. Why are we dicking around anymore, man?
The Earth Curvature Calculator. You can just type into Google Earth Curvature Calculator and pick any one you like.
Yeah.
Now, to go over some of the basic mathematics, if the Earth is a globe with a radius of 3,959 miles from the 3.5 foot...
It's not basic math for fucking Mongos. It throws them off. They don't understand it.
Observation height to physical geometric horizon should be located at 2.3 miles, which is also 3.4 kilometers distance from the shoreline. That's the maximum distance that you should be able to see the water if the Earth is a globe. Each of the windmills should be hidden behind the horizon, and the bottom portion should be missing by a certain amount. This amount ranges between about 30 feet, and to the final windmill on the right-hand side, which is 11.2 miles out, there should be 52 feet missing from the bottom. That's basically a 5-story building. What we can clearly see in the observation is that we can see the entirety of the windmills coming down and touching the surface of the water, and on top of that we see absolutely no sign of that geometric horizon. Now,
there you go. We're done. I think we're done, man. I think we won.
Remember, that geometric horizon must be there if the Earth's a globe. It must physically be there. And due to the size of the globe and due to the way that gravity is claimed to work, it absolutely...
There you go, Jax.
Must physically be there. Now, in this next slide, we can see a close-up image of the windmills. What you'll notice is that at the low tide mark, what we can notice in the close-up photograph is that we have a black section at the bottom of the windmill. This is the...
Yeah, that's all the black stuff from the high and low tide, yeah.
Low tide mark. This is where the salt water has stripped the yellow paint off the bottom of the windmill tower. Dr. John Dee did this observation at low tide, specifically so we could see this black paint at the bottom as a clear marker. Another thing to take into account is that we don't see any visible miraging effects. We see a very clear image considering we're zooming in over 11 miles through the thickest part of the atmosphere.
Gotta love the P900, man. Gotta love it, man. That is one great zoom camera. I wish they would have changed the chip, but, you know, they couldn't give it away that easy.
Another thing you'll notice when Dr. John zooms in is a boat off in the distance. Now, Dr. John was able to track this boat live at the scene using ship tracking radar. The boat that we can see in the image is called the Shetland Trader and is located 12.1 nautical miles off the shore. This is the...
A little boat came cruising by, man. A little boat. You could see the whole boat. Friggin' ding-dongs.
equivalent of 13.9 statute
You
miles.
see the whole
Now
boat.
once again,
Come
the
on.
horizon should still be at 2.3 miles, but the hidden height of the boat should be 28 meters. Now because we were able to track the boat, we were able to determine the size of the boat. The approximate height of the hull above the surface of the water is around 7 to 8 meters, taking into account that on a
27 meters? 27 meters?
log, the hidden height is actually 28 meters. We shouldn't be able to
Oh,
see
28 meters.
any of
Yeah,
this boat
okay.
at all. This observation
got
was
you.
repeated on multiple different days, showing very similar results. I'll be leaving a link to all of the observations that I'm presenting in the description of the video.
The link's in my description. You can check it out, man. And then go over to his channel and check it out.
So the conclusion of this observation is that the required Earth curvature that must be present if the Earth's a globe simply isn't there. All we see
It's not there, Mongos. Not there.
is flat water and unobstructed windmills. So the second observation I'm going to share was done over the Great Salt Lake in Utah. It's a
Oh, taboo conspiracy. I love you, Ben. Ben was he's a good guy, man. I miss him, but I know he has like 12 children, so he's busy. So thank you for everything you did, Ben. And hopefully we'll hook up in the future. There you go. I don't know how many kids he has. He has a lot of kids. That's all I know. Maybe 6 or something. It's a lot.
great place to do observations as we have a very dry climate, and having a dry climate we have amazing visibility. So in this video we have a perfectly calm and clear day, and we have a section over the lake which measures on Google Maps 21 miles in distance.
21 miles. I did like this one. I remember.
The observation is simply shoreline to shoreline. Now just going over some basic mathematics again, we have a 5-foot observation height, which is 1.5 meters, which means the geometric horizon on a globe would have to be at 2.73 miles from the observer. This should be the maximum distance that we can see the water over the lake. All the water beyond the 2.73 mile mark should be physically hidden behind the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah, it should be. It's not. Oh, that's weird.
Now we have a second person over at the distant shoreline taking some footage, so I'm just going to show you some footage now so you can get a close-up view of
Kind of windy day, man.
what it looks like on the distant shoreline that we're going to be zooming into. Take note of the large shoreline. We have some puddles or streams over the shoreline, and we can see a big giant smokestack in the background. So this observation was performed during the daytime in the late afternoon, and then again at nighttime. So in the first clip here we're going to show zoom footage, and what we'll clearly notice is that we don't see any sign, once again, of that geometric horizon that must be there if the Earth's a globe. In fact, we don't even see a horizon over the entire 21 miles.
Gentle Ben. Yeah, he's very conservative, very low-key. The funny thing is that, do you know that Ben and Jibby Jedi did a radio show together? Which is like, those two together I always thought was kind of yin and yang. It probably was great, man. I've never heard it, but they did an actual radio show together for a while. I don't know how long it lasted. I think they got censored. But yeah, Jibby Jedi and Ben did a radio show together. I always thought that was interesting, man. I was like, what? Anyway.
Mile distance. We can clearly see the shoreline, we can clearly see the entirety of the smokestack.
You get Gentle Ben, and then Jibby is like kind of a wild card, man. He's like a wild. Oh shit! I'm selling you some stuff. Waterproofing, dude. If you have like, you gotta waterproof some shit. This is the shit that you don't get, man. The soil is so bad. So this is water damage. Water damage is bad. So bad. So bad.
Now let's have a look at some footage.
Shit. Hold on. Sorry. Yep. There's a lot of missing. There's missing drop mongos.
The nighttime zoom. It's even clearer as you can see at nighttime. The lights on the distant shoreline make it very easy to make out what we can and cannot see. Once again, we can see the shoreline, we can see the bank, We can also see the entirety of the smokestack once again, just as we could during the daytime footage. Here are some close-up images of the shoreline and the bank. Now the first image that I'm going to show you is a close-up image for reference, so you can see what it looks like. The second image
Smokestack, bro. Smokestack.
is from 21 miles away, and what we'll notice is that
Cash Cab, man. Yeah. That show was, I think it was rigged, man, but it was hilarious. That guy was kind of funny, though.
we don't see any obstruction. Now over a 21-mile distance, the raw drop over distance is 293 foot. That's basically a 29-story
Fuck
skyrise
it. Call it 300 feet. 290? 3?
building. I'll give another simple analogy. You know the Titanic? Yeah, the Titanic that sunk.
Yeah, we know about the Titanic. I know a lot of, well, I know more than most, but yeah, I know some shit about the Titanic.
Titanic was around 170 feet tall. Let's say, hypothetically,
Was it really that tall? Fuck. That seems awfully tall. 170 feet? How tall are these new cruise ships? Because they're like the brand new cruise ships that are like top of the line, big as fucking cities kind of cruise ships. How big are those mongos, man? I mean, if the Titanic was 170 feet, those new ones must be like 300 feet. They're so big. They're just gigantic.
Titanic was parked next to the camera, and the Titanic was going to sail from where the camera is located over to the distant shoreline 21 miles away. Once the Titanic started to sail off, it would reach the horizon.
You mean the Britannica? The Britannica or the Titanic? Britannica or... yeah, okay.
At 2.73 miles.
I don't know. What do I know?
As the boat continued beyond the horizon, the bottom of the boat would have to start disappearing physically behind the curvature of the Earth. By the time the boat got to the other shoreline on the other side 21 miles away, the entirety of the Titanic should be completely hidden behind the curvature of the Earth. Now once again...
The movie The Titanic was about a love story, man. That's it. It didn't talk about... I mean, there were some cucks in there. You know, first class cuck. What's up, Ancient Dreams? What's up? We're going back... Day one basic stuff on Flat Earth. That's all. Day one stuff. Well, maybe day 27. I don't know what day.
We can see a close-up of the zoom footage showing that there's no obstruction at all. And just to put some icing on the cake, the guys actually pulled out a laser and did a nighttime laser test all the way across the lake.
Okay, we're filming now because we've seen the laser a couple times. Oh, there it is! Yes! Yes, yes! Oh my gosh. Okay.
How do you zoom on this? Can you?
Just with your two fingers, just wide.
Okay, okay.
Try that.
Oh, yeah, we can see it on camera.
Yeah.
There, it's coming from right over there.
Okay, I want you to get my laser to show so that people can see what we see, is that laser goes out absolutely straight. So just get it right here and see the beam going out there. You can see there's no bending, there's no curving, it's not going down or anything. It's just straight.
No bending, no curvy. Lasers are straight, mongos.
Straight as an arrow.
Yeah, it's a great shot of that.
Yeah, they pulled a switcheroony. A switcheroony. Yep.
You can see it reflecting in the water even.
All right.
Once again from 5 foot high, and the laser was received directly into the camera sensor on the distant shoreline of the lake, 21 miles away. The height of the camera detecting the laser beam was also 5 foot above the surface of the lake. Once again, the 293 foot of curvature that must be there was not there, and not...
It's not there, bro. There ain't no bendy nothing. Ain't no bendy water. I love people that love to argue bendy water. I think it's just funny. I think it's hilarious.
Not only did the laser hit the sensor, in the footage we can actually see the reflection of the laser beam on the surface of the water. Now if you know anything about the law of reflection, you'll know that this is not possible on a surface that should be curving by 293 foot over 21 miles. It would not be physically possible for that reflected light to reach the camera on the other side taking the footage. Now, you might be thinking, DJ, these tests seem to completely debunk the globe. Isn't there some kind of explanation from the experts to
Oh, of course there is. I got explanations. Here we go.
explain these observations? Kind of. But not really. Let me explain. Most people will throw out a term, refraction, when seeing these long distance
Refraction.
observations. However, in my extensive experience in talking with globe earthers about this topic, 99% of the time, they've just heard that if you say the word refraction, it's a rebuttal to these amazing observations. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, atmospheric refraction is the worst nightmare for the globe earthers. Now, I'm going to cover the topic of refraction in brief in this video, but the topic itself is a very extensive topic which I'll be covering in detail in future videos. In fact, each of the topics I'm covering in this video could be a standalone 4-hour video for each one. Anyway, back to the refraction topic. So what is atmospheric refraction? Let's grab a definition and then quickly go over how it doesn't explain these observations. Not even close. So the basic definition for refraction from the Oxford Dictionary of Weather reads as following. Refraction, the fact or phenomenon of light, radio waves, etc. being deflected in passing obliquely through the interface between one medium and another, or through a medium of varying density.
A medium, two mediums, or a medium of varying densities. I mean, hot air, cold air, right? That's basically varying densities, right? Hot air, cold air.
So in this case, we're talking about a medium of varying density, right, which is the air. Assuming a globe Earth, they claim that under standard atmospheric conditions, we can expect a refraction coefficient of 0.13. This is what surveyors use. This is what they call the standard. This would essentially increase the globe's radius by 15%, basically allowing us to see 15% beyond the geometric horizon. Heavy refraction is considered to be 20 to 30%, or very slightly higher than that.
The new crispy.
Oh my God, the new crispy pan. Fuck it, I don't know what the hell. It looks good though. I'm hungry. Damn it. What the hell is that? It's the fram pan? A fram pan? What the fuck's a fram pan? Looks good though. Does it come with the cast iron? That'd be cool. I keep the cast iron, man. I don't know why I'm getting all the pizza ads, bro. I don't know. I do like pizza. Don't get me wrong, man. But HBO Max is a great show. It's like amazing, and you can check it out, or don't check it out. How about that? All right, where are we at? Refraction. I hate refraction. I fucking hate it. I hate refraction.
Any heavy refraction, that comes along with heavy distortion. Here are some images showing the destruction caused by heavy refraction. Not only the observations being presented not showing any signs of heavy refraction, the amount of refraction required for these observations to work on a globe would have to be many thousands of percent.
Flurfs love pizza, man. We do. We just love it. It's more pizza.
Not 15%, not 20%, not 30%, not 50%, not 500%, but thousands of percent. For example, in the Dr. John D video with the windmill observations I covered earlier, it would require 2,400% refraction to have zero hidden height on the base of the windmills. That means
that's a lot of refraction, bro. 2,400? I mean, oh my God, that's like huge.
The radius of the Earth would have to be 24 times larger. There is absolutely no evidence that this level of refraction is possible with visible light, especially to have that much refraction without any miraging effects or without any destruction visually. I could go into so much more detail about refraction, but I'll save that for a subject-specific video coming up in the near future. We
Oh shit. Yeah.
have a huge amount of these long-distance observations. We've done them from heights ranging from 3 inches above the water and various heights all the way up to 9,000 feet mountain peaks.
Oh shit, Jay Dolan.
Where we can see mountains that should be completely hidden behind the curvature of the Earth. We even have observations from planes at 40,000 feet using infrared cameras where we can see landmarks that should be completely hidden behind the curvature of the Earth by giant amounts. We also have a huge number of high-powered laser tests, where we shoot high-powered laser beams over large distances at targets that would be hidden behind huge amounts of Earth curvature. The list goes on of real-world tests, empirical observations. These tests are not necessarily being
I do appreciate DJ putting all this together, man. I mean, that's a lot of work. It's just a lot of work, man. Video's a lot of work. So I do appreciate him. Thank you, DJ. Love you, brother.
presented as flat Earth proofs, so to speak. These are testing the globe for the curve that must be there, due to gravity and due to the size of the globe that they tell us. Flat Earth is everybody's objective reality. It's the base axiom, everybody's first-hand experience, and it's the baseline for the reality that we all experience, even if you think the Earth's a globe. If someone wants to claim that our...
Are you upside down? What the hell is upside... What's upside down, Mongos? You right side up.
obvious reality is different than we experience as a flat and stationary plane, then the burden of proof is on them. And regardless of that burden, flat earthers have taken it upon themselves to debunk the globe. I'll be covering many of these additional observations in my upcoming videos in high detail, as well as going into the topics covered in this video in much more detail. This video is a basic introduction to the flat earth topic, so please make sure to like and subscribe, as I'll be making a lot more
Make sure to like and
brand new content in the very near future. Now that you've seen these observations, you might be thinking to yourself, sure, you have tests that go against the globe, but there must be even more tests that people have done that prove the globe, right? Well, that's exactly what I thought when I first started researching this topic.
There's got to be guys proving the globe. I mean, there's got to be a bunch of these Mongos somewhere, man. Come on.
Back in 2017. I thought that there must have been countless people that have measured the Earth over the last 2,000 plus years, right?
Right?
Let's dig a little more into the history of the globe Earth.
Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Let's keep digging, man. Keep digging. Wait, we got pizza?
What I found as I took a deep dive into this topic is that I wasn't able to find any...
I fucking hate AI. I fucking hate it. I hate fuck AI, man. It's horrible, man. Fuck, stop using AI, you Mongos. Come on.
empirical validation of Earth curvature. What I did find was a lot of calculations based off assumptions, rather than...
I hate it. Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. It just
What I did
sucks.
find was a lot of calculations based off assumptions, rather than real-world testing for direct validation of Earth's curvature.
Calculations based on assumptions, man. That's the key here. Talk to Matthew Learns. Talk to him. I did it with him twice. We calculated all kinds of shit based off assumptions. And sure as heck, man, without a doubt, you can come up with all kinds of kooky, crazy curvature with calculations. Kooky, crazy curvature with calculations, bro. There ain't no curvature, but you can kooky create it with calculations, bro.
In fact, the deeper I dug into the history of the globe, the more disappointing it was.
Eratosthenes, get the fuck out of here, man. We did it. I did it twice. Once on the solstice, once on the equinox, bro. I did it twice.
Most people think that someone went out and took all of these empirical measurements, observations, and used this empirical evidence to prove without doubt that all the ancient cultures for thousands of years were actually completely wrong about the shape of the Earth. That these measurements and tests would have been
I need
logged
to
and
smoke a
repeated
ball or
countless times, right? But instead, what I found was nothing of the sort. I found that the person first attributed with claiming the Earth to be a globe was actually a man who went by the name of Pythagoras. Yeah, we've all heard about the amazing Pythagoras at school, right? Presented to us as an amazing mathematical man of science and logic. However, the deeper I dug into this topic, the more it shocked me. In fact, it turns out that Pythagoras didn't think the Earth was a globe because of any kind of empirical evidence. But as it turns out, Pythagoras was actually a bit more like a mystic cult leader who practiced bizarre rituals with his followers.
Oh, shit. He was a... Oh, really? Yeah, there you go. Fucking Pythagoras was an occult fucking Mongo, man. Okay.
Actually, a bit more like a mystic cult leader who practiced bizarre rituals with his followers.
Cool name. I know I cannot prove the Earth's shape. I'm just here reporting on the behalf of mine. Yeah, that's a Matthew Learns quote, man. Without a doubt, Matthew Learns would quote that. Here's my thing with Matthew, man. I know he's a flat earther. And you guys are like always, dishing him, but he cannot come out. He's just taken the side of the globe on to keep his job, man. He's got to keep his job, bro. I get it. He didn't tell me that. It's just my complete and utter observation. The guy's been to like 6, 7 flat earth meetups. Why would some globetard come hang out with a bunch of flat earthers if he wasn't a flat earther? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense, bro. He's so polite. He's so polite. He doesn't cuss. He's very religious. He's a flat earther, man. Keep that in mind next time you talk to Matthew. He's a flat earther.
The Pythagorean cult worshipped numbers and shapes. They believed that the most divine shape, according to Pythagoras, was the sphere. He reasoned that because the sphere is the perfect shape, therefore the earth must also be a sphere, as why would the creator make the earth anything other than what he considered to be the perfect shape?
Hey, man, I think it's a perfect shape, man, and the earth should be perfect shape too. Yeah.
The ancient Greeks.
Yeah, there you go. Pythagoras was a flat earther, man. You know what I'm saying?
Inheriting Babylonian sky mathematics, applied the Hermetic maxim, as above, so below, which you've probably all heard before. Ancient flat earth cultures such as the ancient Egyptians and Babylonians all describe the sky as an imaginary dome or sphere revolving around a stationary flat earth. The observer was placed at the center of this celestial sphere. These cultures created this imaginary celestial sphere not because the sky is actually a sphere, but as a convenient way to map out the positions and motions of the celestial bodies in the sky. The celestial sphere was...
This is getting a little deeper than...
used for navigation and much more. Later on, philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle took the symmetry of the celestial sphere and imposed it onto the earth itself. They reasoned that since the heavens appeared spherical and perfect, therefore the earth beneath must also be spherical, not because of empirical proof, but to maintain philosophical symmetry between the above and below.
Oh shit, pizza time. No wait, Wayfair. Oh my god, you can buy like furniture, a chair that costs like $27,000. You go on Wayfair. A chair? $27,000 chair? What? What was up with that? That was weird. Yeah. Go to Wayfair and get a $27,000 chair. Just saying. It's kind of weird. It's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy, man. Kind of creepy. That was a while ago, man. Anyway.
Hello. My name is Piers Bursill Hall. I'm a historian of mathematics in the mathematics faculty at the University of Cambridge.
Cambridge. I was here at Cambridge. I am on the faculty, the University of Cambridge, okay? I know all. You Mongos don't know shit. Never mind. All right.
Mathematics in the mathematics faculty at the University of Cambridge. And today I'm going to talk to you about one of the more controversial issues in very early ancient Greek mathematics.
Oh my God.
And that is about Pythagoras. Now, you've all been told about Pythagoras. You've learned about Pythagoras' theorem. Usually...
Oh, yes. Yes, we have. We've learned. We've learned. Pythagorean theorem, I believe.
In the textbooks that most school children see, certainly in my school textbooks, there was a picture of some white-haired guy in a toga, Pythagoras, They were always talking about Pythagoras, the man. They told us various things about Pythagoras and his friends and colleagues in a so-called cult or school of Pythagoras. And
How old do you think this Mongo is, man? I mean, he's got, what the heck's in the background here? You got the candles. He's got a jug of wine with some dude painted on it. That's kind of weird. Anyway, that's some antiques. I don't know, man. Ugh, the sky has been kind of kooky lately, man. I've seen some stuff, man. I'm like, what's going on? What is going on out there? Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, man. All right, my bad, man. I'm totally interrupting this video. Sorry, DJ. I fucked up your video. I'm sorry, bro.
they told us various things about Pythagoras and his friends and colleagues in a so-called cult or school of Pythagoras. And I'm going to tell you that most of what you've been told about Pythagoras was wrong. So, first of all, Pythagoras, said to have lived between about 550 BC and 530, 520 BC. We don't
know. We don't have a book. He didn't write.
have very good dates, and if any book tells you Pythagoras, who was born on April 17th, 562 BC, that's fantasy. We have no idea of his possible birth, date of birth, and we have no idea of when he died. Indeed, the evidence for his actual existence is pretty slim.
Oh, it's just like Eratosthenes and Pythagoras, both of them. Their evidence for their existence is pretty thin. Well, there's no first-hand books of either of these Mongos. Nothing. Fuck all. Nothing.
The evidence for his actual existence is pretty slim. There could well have been a guy called Pythagoras. Let's give him a first name, Bob Pythagoras, because
Bob. Let's go with Bob. What about Joseph Pythagoras? I don't know. Fuck it. Why Bob, man? Why you... Jay, what's up, Joe?
called Pythagoras. Let's give him a first name, Bob Pythagoras, because we
What
don't
the
know.
fuck?
It could have been a guy, Bob
Could have been a
Pythagoras,
guy.
who lived maybe somewhere on one of the Greek islands,
Could have been.
possibly Samos, but not necessarily. And
Robertus. There you go. I love you, Tracy. That's fantastic. Robertus Pythagoras.
somewhere on one of the Greek islands, possibly Samos, but not necessarily. And maybe Bob Pythagoras founded a school of people who were interested in various things, very little of which had to do with mathematics. And
I found out this week that a lot of universities started because the universities they were at weren't teaching what they thought they should be teaching. So they started their own university. And it's been a bit of a cascade throughout the years that universities get started because that university sucks and we're going to teach you over here. Oh, good. It's no different than, religions. It's the same fucking thing, man. It's so creepy, man. I like that fucking ding-dongs.
more had to do with a kind of cult Orphic religion, which was popular at the time, or the kind of religious ideas that were popular at the time. Maybe there was a guy, Bob Pythagoras, but not necessarily. The
Evidence isn't there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
evidence we have really isn't clear that there actually was a person called Pythagoras. There might well have been. But if there was, we really don't know much that's reliable about Bob Pythagoras or his mother.
No, it's Robertus Pythagoras. Yeah, okay. Fucking ding.
Or his sister, or his kids. We just don't know anything.
This guy works at Cambridge. Professor. at Cambridge. Very, very posh. But yeah, he's giving us some truth. He's giving us some truth, man. I appreciate it, bro. I love truth, man. Truth hits you in the face and just slaps you and goes, boom, take it. Take it or leave it, man. You know, it's up to you. But you're going to get slapped, man. You're going to get slapped, bro.
Or his mother, or his sister, or his kids. We just don't know anything. He's a legendary figure.
Legendary figure. Legends. It's in the legends.
The ancient Greeks were very good at inventing legendary figures. They liked the idea of some father of an institution, a school, a set of beliefs, of drama, of music, of maths, whatever. So he's very likely to be a legendary figure. And if there was a person called Pythagoras and he lived around 550, 520 BC, fine, but we really don't know very much.
When we do an
Yeah, we don't have his books. We don't have his records. We don't have his pictures, drawings. It's not like Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, you got a lot of shit from that Mongo, bro. Apparently, that guy put out a bunch of crap, man. So did George Washington. Did you guys know that George Washington wrote like 100,000 letters? 100,000 letters. Guy fucking wrote 100,000. What? George Washington wrote 100,000 letters. Yeah, that's crazy now. That's a crazy number, bro. I mean, that's getting up there in some big ass numbers, bro. You know, that's gigabytes and terabytes of shit. Megabytes and terabytes. Whatever.
an internet search on who actually measured the curvature of the Earth, we're almost 100%.
Oh yeah, George Washington wrote like 100,000 letters using an ink pen. You guys ever use a fucking ink pen? You like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. Yeah, AI did it. Exactly. George Washington had AI working for him, Mongos, back in 1774. Yeah, 76. Yeah, back then. Yeah.
Guaranteed to hear the name Eratosthenes, who allegedly lived around 240 BC. And what Eratosthenes is claimed to have done is to have calculated the circumference value of the globe by measuring the shadow angle cast by a stick.
My friend, did you guys know about the no shadow in Hawaii? You guys know about that? On a certain day, there's no shadow when it's high noon. Whatever you put out a little stick, there's no shadow. The sun's out, it's directly over your head, and there is no shadow, zero shadow, bro. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff, man. It's called the Hawaiian, what the fuck is it called? Hawaiian shadow? Something like that? Or no shadow? I don't know. Anyway, check it out, man. Don't believe me. Do not believe me, whatever you do. Don't believe that guy from Cambridge, but he's pretty right on about Pythagoras. Like, you know, we got nothing on the Mongo. Same with our Eratosthenes, man. We got nothing. If he was talking about a retard Eratosthenes, yeah, same thing, man. Nobody's got no book, no drawings, nothing. It's not like Da Vinci, man. Da Vinci's got all kinds of shit. Everybody's checked Da Vinci's shit out from here to the moon, bro. Well, it's 62 miles to the moon, but anyway, that's another story. But yeah.
Many incorrectly think Eratosthenes was trying to prove if the Earth is flat or if the Earth's a globe. However, this is not correct. Eratosthenes already thought that the Earth was a globe, and he was simply trying to work out the size of it.
What if you come bright side? What if you guys come to San Diego, bro? That's very. Any of you Mongos go to San Diego, I want you to DM me or something, bro. I'll show up. It's not that far. It's not that far. It's not that far to San Diego, man, from my house. I mean, on a good day, it's maybe like an hour and a half. Yeah, maybe 2.5 hours. I don't know. It's not that far, man. But yeah, come to San Diego. We got beaches and sunshine. Very happy, healthy-looking people. They got sunglasses and tank tops, and Warm weather. It's beautiful in San Diego. It's beautiful people. They're great people. Just come on down. You might meet my old shit ass. You never know. All right. You never know. Yeah. There we go. Back to the video. Back to the video. Here we go.
Did was place 2 sticks 500 miles apart. One stick had no shadow as the sun was directly overhead, and somehow he was able to take simultaneous measurements 500 miles away, and the second stick cast a shadow of 7.2 degrees. Now what Eratosthenes did was make 2 assumptions before he did his calculations.
That's right. And Matthew Learns will back this shit up, and he's a math professor, for fuck's sake. Democ, Matthew Learns will back up this right here, that these Mongos made up calculations. These freaking Mongos. Come on, Democ.
Degrees. Now what Eratosthenes did was make 2 assumptions before he did
assumptions.
his calculations.
In the calculations, and even Matthew Learns will back this up, man. And he's a math professor, for fuck's sake. Don't even start, man. I mean, this is like a red pill special, Democ. It's red pill, bro. Run. Yes, run. Run, because you're done. Because you're done. You might as well run. You're done. Math professor, Matthew Learns, which we all talk to, and Eratosthenes, it's a dead giveaway, bro. And that's why I know that Matthew Learns is a flat earther, 100%. Because he gave us like that little golden nugget, bro. He goes, yeah, it's just calculations. He'll even ask him, yeah, I calculated the curve. Duh. No shit, Sherlock. You're a fucking genius, bro.
Now what Eratosthenes did was make 2 assumptions before he did his calculations. He assumed a globe Earth, and he also assumed that the sun is so far away that the light rays come in parallel. He took these assumptions and was able to calculate the radius of the globe to be 40,000 kilometers. So just to give an example of how flawed this method was, Eratosthenes clearly made assumptions within his calculations. Now let's imagine this, right? Let's say I replicated this test, but I did it inside my house. I have a flat floor, and I have a light on the ceiling in the center of the room. Let's say...
Oh my God. That's so crazy, man. Come on, DJ. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro.
I put 1 stick, like Eratosthenes did, underneath the light source. There's no shadow cast. I put another stick on the opposite side of the room, and now all of a sudden we have a shadow on the second stick. Now, if I were to make the same assumptions that Eratosthenes made...
What's up, Mac? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Democ. Can't drop a rock, 3958. Love you, brother. And watch it follow the surface and come back to the... Yeah, what a joke, man.
Now assume that I'm standing on a stick.
Back it up, back it up. I'm backing it up. Hold on, man. I lost my plot.
I put another stick on the opposite side of the room, and now all of a sudden we have a shadow on the second stick. Now, if I were to make the same assumptions that Eratosthenes made, I would now assume that I'm standing on a spherical floor, and that the light rays coming out of the bulb on my ceiling are coming parallel, just like Eratosthenes assumed. Now, if I applied the same mathematics as Eratosthenes, I'd be able to work out the circumference of my flat floor. So as you can see, the method is completely flawed. No pun.
And even Matthew Learns will back that up, man. It's just a calculation, man. And DJ says it's flawed, and I could potentially disagree with that. You know, the calculations are great, man. They fucking definitely work. But does it definitely work out to be a radius?
Now, if I applied the same mathematics as Eratosthenes, I'd be able to work out the circumference of my flat floor. So as you can see, the method is completely flawed. No pun intended. So this was essentially the birth of the globe Earth. And like I mentioned...
Yeah, exactly, Parallax. Eratosthenes, no Pythagoras. I mean... Do we have books from either one of those Mongos or drawings? Or we don't have anything. Oh, that's weird. Fucking zero. We got zero. We got zip. The guy from Cambridge told us that they ain't got fuck all, man. They got nothing. Ugh, it's hilarious.
Lord, no pun intended. So this was essentially the birth of the globe Earth. And like I mentioned, it wasn't through empirical
The birth of the globe Earth. I should write a song, man. The birth of the globe Earth, man. Damn. There it is.
So this was essentially the birth of the globe Earth.
The birth of the globe Earth. That's hilarious. Yeah, you got to start somewhere, man. You got to start somewhere, bro.
And like I mentioned, it wasn't through empirical testing, but rather a product of mystic beliefs and philosophical reasoning. But the idea didn't catch on for a long time. In fact, most of the population didn't think the Earth was a globe back then. There wasn't even a model for the globe created until over 1,000 years after Pythagoras.
Whoa. 1,000 years after Pythagoras, in like a couple thousand, 2,500 years after Eratosthenes. Yeah, we got a globe, bro.
First globe was created in 1492, and even when Nicholas Copernicus came
1492. Come on. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It's flat. Check it out.
The first globe was created in 1492, and even when Nicholas Copernicus came along in 1543, he reasoned just as Pythagoras did that the Earth must be a globe because the sphere is the most perfect shape.
It's the most perfect shape.
So in regards to the timeline of the globe, it wasn't really widely accepted until around 500 to 600 years ago, when it was pushed by the Roman Catholic Jesuits who went worldwide spreading the heliocentric propaganda.
There you go, Tracy. There's your answer. What would Jesus say about these Mongos right here? I don't know, man. I don't know what he would say. Like, you guys are fucked up is probably what he'd say. You need to fix your shit. Come on, let's go.
Was pushed by the Roman Catholic Jesuits who went worldwide spreading the heliocentric propaganda country to country. This is how the idea of the globe entered the mainstream. There are reports of flat Earth even being taught in certain schools all the way up to the early 1900s. However, by this stage...
Oh yeah, the globes. Gotta have all the globes in the classroom. You gotta have them. Everybody gets a globe. Dude, I heard... Yeah. They literally handed out globes to every student for a minute. It was a long time ago. Like 1900, somewhere in there. 1901. Yeah. Look at that fucking picture, man. That is indoctrination at its finest, bro. I mean, what else can I do? That's complete indoctrination. Hey, thank you, DJ, for that picture, bro. That's fantastic. That sums it up. Sweet.
The heliocentric model became a social norm.
That could have been 1930. I don't know, man. Oh my God, these two people are romantically involved. It's 1947. Oh shit. 10
mics to your ass.
And then there's army guys. Yeah, army guys. I don't know why I get those weird ads. Thanks a lot, DJ. Fucker. Yeah, that was David Weiss talking to a 100-year-old lady. And she said, yeah, man. They used to teach us the fucking Earth is flat. Yep. Interesting. I'll gonna skip through most of that. You guys have seen that shit, man. But yeah.
102.
102. So you were born
102. She's 102.
1918.
1918. And we were just talking, and I asked you what shape the Earth is, and what did you say? What were you taught in school in elementary
I was
school?
taught in school that the Earth was flat.
And then what do you remember when they changed it to a globe?
Well, when they changed it, I remember when they changed it, but I can't remember the date or anything like that.
And did you believe?
Memory's fading there, man. Memory's gonna fade. What are you gonna do, man?
Them?
Yes, I did.
You did. Now,
I was young.
Is he leading the witness here? slightly, right? Come on, I mean, but
Right, and we all were told by people that we trust.
That's right.
Where did you go to school? Elementary school.
I went to Sprigland School in Hamden, Connecticut.
So,
that was a good question.
so how does it make you feel to realize that you were right as a kid?
It makes me feel better.
It does make you feel better, right?
Oh, it makes me feel alive.
My whole
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man.
Oh my God, that is so true. My whole life, I believe, what I was taught.
That's
and then
right.
when I discovered the flat earth,
I feel better about it.
because we are the center of creation.
That's right.
We are important.
That's right.
We are here.
We are God's children.
Excellent.
Yes.
I will,
I believe in God.
I've met Dave 2 times in person, and super interesting guy, a lot of energy. I mean, certainly a well-known flat earther. He's dedicated himself to this topic, and I appreciate that for sure, man. I mean, if the guy showed up, at my local restaurant, man, I'd like, dude, let me buy you a drink, man. Come on. Yeah, I'd be all, come on, let's. But has he made a lot of money off of Flat Earth? Yes, he has. Probably more than anybody in Flat Earth, period. Probably more. But the guy's industrious. He gets out there. He does his thing. He does the interviews. He does he shows everybody what's up with Flat Earth, man. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to Dave, man, doing his thing, bro. I don't care, man. As long as the information gets out, I'm cool. That's all I've ever been about. Like, hey, man, let's get the information out. Here we go. Let's check it out. Where's this fucking globe of yours, bro? Where the fuck's... Yeah, basically. But, he's capitalized. He's a good businessman, man. What are you gonna do? DJ, you're capitalizing?
I trust God. And when all the problems that are happening in this world today,
I'll give you some good news. A lot of the problems that they report on the news aren't even real.
that's right. That's right.
They're just keeping us in fear.
Keeping up. That's right. That's right. That's right. I understand.
Dave's tripping. He's tripping balls, and he's like, "What the fuck?" She's a truther.
I understand. They just say what they want people to know.
There you go, Trace. Right there, man. Love you.
They
Love
don't care about the Bible. They don't care about life. They only care about I, me, myself, and I. It's a different world.
So, the globe deception that a lot of people say, and I believe, is literally by Satan to hide God and
That's
make
right.
people selfish
That's right.
and self-centered and not care and think that there's no consequences for their actions.
Right. I pray every night before I go to bed. And one night things weren't happening right. And I sat up in bed and I said,
love you, Dave. Thank you, DJ, for putting this in your video. But the background music,
God,
man,
where are you?
it's just you don't need it. I mean, it's a dramatic effect, that background music, bro. And that's all I'm saying, man. I mean, I even had a conversation with him about putting music in his videos, and it's got to be this certain kind of music. He couldn't just have rock and roll in the back. No, you got to have this drony music. And most people's attention span, one thing Dave did was correct, was like, he made his videos about 3 minutes long, 3-4 minutes. And most of his videos are really short, because most people's attention spans is like, if you got them for 2 minutes, man, that's crazy. It's like 30. I mean, with the TikTok brain now, you got to get them in 10 seconds now. You got 10 seconds to get their attention. That's where we're at, man, with the TikTok brain, bro. Yeah, we are on this subliminal warfare. You got that right. Cool name. Yeah, it's subliminal fucking warfare is what we're up against. And basically, these young kids are getting an education through subliminal warfare of a 10-second TikTok video. That's where they're getting their information, and they think they know it all. They think they know all Pythagorean theorems, and no, they don't know fuck all, man. We know that. But yeah, Dave, lose the music, man. Lose it, bro. Lose that shit. You didn't even need that music, bro. She seems genuine to me, little old lady. She has most of her teeth left, which is amazing at that age. Which is that's fantastic, man. Come on. We got this. We got this, Mongos. Let's go.
And I sat up in bed and I said, God, where are you? I need you right now.
Yeah, the dramatic music, bro. Dave, come on, you cuck. You don't need it. You don't even need that.
And I'm beginning to wonder, where is God?
God's right above us in the clouds. The heavens are right here. That's all that there is. And
I think God's in the water myself, man, but everybody's got their own thing, bro. I get it, man. Water, think about this, man. Water is the only thing that I know of that you cannot destroy or eliminate from Earth. I mean, you give me a freaking log of wood, yeah, I can burn that bitch. She gone. That log is gone. But if I boil water and I burn it to the crisp, it just evaporates and goes and creates more water. You cannot kill water, man. I've been saying it for years, man. I think God is in the water, man. It's my trip at this point, man. I mean, think about it. If you were God, that's where I'd be, man. You can't kill me, little bitches. You boil my ass, you burn my ass. I'm here, man. I am in the water. Water is everything. It's internal. Exactly. You cannot kill water, man. You can nuke it, fucking burn it, fucking light that shit on fire, mix it with fuck all, chemical. It don't matter. Water's gonna live forever. 100%. And that's where I'm at, man. I mean, I thought about that shit for years. It's not something I just came up with today, but yeah, think about it, man. Water, you can't kill water. I even say it to my normie friends, man. They trip out. That's a good opener, by the way. If you go to a party and somebody's talking about, whatever, say, hey, man, what do you think of the fact that you cannot destroy water? Water will maintain its structure no matter what. You can kill it, burn it, hit it with a rock. You cannot kill water, man. Water lives forever. And I just think that God is in the water. What do you think, man? Am I tripping? Am I tripping balls? Come on, Mac. Tell me I'm tripping. God could be the Atlantis. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. It could be, man. But just throwing out some ideas, man. You guys have heard me talk about this shit for years. But yeah, I just like water. Kill the water. I dare you. I want you to kill some water. prove it to me. You killed some water. You can't do it, man. You cannot kill water. So, God's in the water. That's what I'm thinking, bro. Just tripping. Please give me a pass. Don't judge me. I am an honest, true person. I really am, man. I swear. That's the worst thing to say, man. It's like, don't. I swear. But yeah, no, man. Check me out, man. You guys, the records in the books. You guys seen me around. You guys know I'm not full of shit. You guys know. You just know.
There's not infinite space. Did you know, wait, let me ask a question, just switching topics a little bit, that we never went to the moon, that was all fake?
Is that right?
That's correct.
I saw that all happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did I, and we all believed it, but that was...
She was like, when the moon landing, she would have been like in her 50s or something. Yeah.
Just to reinforce that people to believe they can live on a ball and they could walk on a ball. Nobody's ever been to space because space doesn't exist. There is no space. There's just this world.
Oh, it's such a lie.
It's such a lie, but knowing
Oh, the dramatic music, Dave. Come on, Dave.
the lie is like knowing, going to a magic
I
show.
woke up.
Yes, that's what we call it. We call it red. This is your moment of waking up. It's when you go to see a magician and you know how the tricks are done, and the magic no longer works on you, and you're free.
The magician. Yes, the magician. I had a magician stay with me for a weekend one time, and he had a bunch of card tricks and rope, and he had some other cool stuff, man. But he had some card tricks, man, that were pretty cool, man. And I go, dude, don't tell me how you do it, bro. But we went out to dinner, and I'm like, hey, man, pull that card trick on the waitress. And, he'd pull that trick, and I'm like, I knew it was a trick. But we all know magicians are a trick. And it's an amazing trick, man, to see a magician really do the craft right in front of you. Damn, it's pretty cool, man. It kind of blows your mind. Like, hey, man. But it's all an illusion. And I know that because, I worked with magicians and hung out with magicians. And it's like there's, a certain craft to that, it's a good illusion. And that's what we're dealing with on a large scale when it comes to NASA. They're magicians. And they mess up on purpose, I think, man. I do. Yep. They're performers.
From the illusion.
Performing.
So knowing this is going to
It
free
makes
your
me
heart.
Cry.
Yeah, it's okay.
It makes me cry.
Happiness.
Yes.
Tears of
yes,
joy.
Yes. Yes. I know that we were true, and they're hiding us.
Yes, it's good though.
It's good.
It's very good.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I'm awake.
I've always been attracted to older people as far as wanting to talk to them and say, hey man, what's up? What's going on? Where'd you work? Where you grow up? I'm very, I don't know. I love to talk to people, but older people especially because, I go out there and check. I would love to go to talk to a 100-year-old person right now, man. That'd be great. That still has, their wits, their cognitive functions. Yes, that would be great. Now, it might be cognitive dissonance, but, that's a whole nother issue, right? But, yeah, I would love to go talk to those old people, man. Here's what happened in 2020, man. All those old people that knew shit, that talked about, where they worked or where they, whatever. Yeah, they got locked away, bro. And you couldn't even go talk to him. That's weird. Hey, guess what, man? That happened worldwide. How dare you talk about conspiracies? How dare you? That it happened worldwide, that they shut down the entire world and didn't let you go see your grandma at the nursing home. What kind of demented cuck shit fucking government would do that, man? What? I can't talk. Wait, my grandma's 97. How many more years do you think? Nope, you can't go there. You can't go see. Yep, those memories are gone forever. That's right, Jax, man. They're fucking gone. They're just gone. You can't get them back. And that's the sad thing, man, about death, and it's the ending. You can't get it back. But Dave went out and talked to this old lady, and she actually looks better than I do, and I'm only like half her age. But yeah, damn.
Yes.
I'm awake.
Awesome.
Yes.
For quality you'll love at prices you'll
Oh
love
my
even
God!
more.
If you guys go here, you're gonna love Harbor. Dude, I do love Harbor Freight. I do, man. Don't get me wrong. They got some cool stuff, man. Cheap, if you need it. Yeah. It's good stuff, man. Go there. I spent hundreds of dollars there, minimum. But if you want a power drink while you're on the road, I would not recommend that one. It would be more, I don't know. I think if you drink like 4 or 5 glasses of water real quick, you can really reset your entire day. So if you're having a bad day, man, all right, hear me out. If you're having a bad day, you're not feeling right, you feel off, you got to do some shit you don't want to do. I don't know. Drink like 2 glasses of water, like guzzle them. And just while you're drinking it, just be thankful that you're drinking water. Just be thankful. And just say, hey, man, thank you, water. Bro, you hooked me up, man. I need some water right now. And I promise you, man, you'll have a better day. It'll go smoother, man. Just, water is amazing. You guys know this. Anyway, water can't be killed. Oh, shoot. Think about that. That's crazy.
Video, if you're still watching, I really appreciate it.
If you're still
So the
watching,
information presented so far has probably left you with a lot more questions, but to cover all of them in a single video would take me a month. In fact, I started writing this video script with it titled Flat Earth in 5 minutes. 7 pages later, I realized I'd only scratched the surface of a few topics. So I'm going to turn this into an ongoing series. It's currently unplanned, but I guess I'll work it out as I go along. Many of the common questions people ask will be covered in the upcoming videos. Topics such as, why would they lie? Or are they
is that a real video and with the drone? I don't know, man.
actually lying about this? Outer space,
pretty good.
boats over the horizon, the history of flat Earth, Coriolis effect, what about airplanes, flat routes, maps, GPS, circumnavigation, Antarctica, 24-hour sun, gravity, and much, much more. I'd also love to hear your opinions in the comments section. It would really mean a lot to me if you could leave a message, leave me any suggestions you might have, and I'll try to work them into my
Yeah. Leave some suggestions. That'd be cool.
upcoming videos. I'm doing all of this on zero budget, and I want to keep it 100% free and make everything from scratch.
Wait. 100% free? Dude.
I write all my own scripts, I do all my own narration and research, I do all the editing myself, so please bear with me as I learn and improve over time. If you're interested in becoming part of a great community, you're welcome to join me on my Discord server, Pickled Minds. Link will be in the description. I also have a Pickled Minds Facebook group, as well as a Telegram group. I'll also be leaving links to all my alternative social media platforms in the description, such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, etc., etc. I also plan on doing live streams on YouTube and TikTok, and they will be broadcast from my Discord server, Pickled Minds. So if you'd like to partake in...
All right. Check out Pickled Minds. I like DJ. I like him a lot. He's smart. But there's another guy in the 24/7, Yoder. Dude, Yoder's the man, bro. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck trying to figure out that this dude's research, bro. Yeah, anyway, fun stuff, man. All right. Here's some music to end the show.
Thank you very much, guys. We're
Is
the
it a
Lowdarts.
show?
We're going to take a quick
Hey, it's
20-minute break.
11:11,
We'll
Mongo.
be back right before 10. Make sure to stick
Fucking
around because
Mongos.
all of the
11:11,
best
bro.
songs, all the fun songs, all the hits, they're all in
How
the
did I
second
do
set.
that,
So
man?
you wouldn't want to miss that, right? So
No.
go to the bar, grab yourself a drink, give the
Grab a
Park City
drink.
Music Crew, show your... Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. Don't worry, baby. Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, there ain't no valley low enough, there ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day I set you free? I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me some way, somehow. Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, there ain't no valley low enough, there ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Oh no, darling.
Ain't no flat earth flat enough, Mongos. Ain't no flat earth flat enough. Here we go.
If you ever need me to help it there, I'll be there on the double just as fast as I can. To know that there ain't no mountain high enough, there ain't no valley low enough, there ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
Sweet. I love it.
Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, there ain't no valley low enough, there ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, there ain't no valley low enough, there ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
So good, right? Come on, man. Give me some love.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
Good to
you,
see
guys.
you all here.
Thank you, guys. Good to see y'all here. I agree with him, 100%. Hanging out. I'm gonna get copyright strikes, but I don't care. But it doesn't affect my channel. It used to, but now it don't. For whatever reason, I don't know. But it's been a great night, man. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll do it again. Thank you, DJ, for your video. Very good stuff. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, it was good. What's up? What's up, Reza? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, man. All right, Dex. Thank you, brother. Jax, of course. Yeah. Reza. It's good. You guys are good. You guys are a good crowd, man. Thanks for hanging out. Ain't no flat earth flat enough, bro. Think about that. All right. Somebody write the song. You got AI? Do it. All right, man. Cheers.